Hello everyone, welcome to part 2 of A to Z Canadian immigration. So like I promised last time, so today I'll be showing you how to apply for a visit visa. So all you have to do, the very first thing you need to do is type in CIC in Google. So once you type this, it's going to bring out a list of suggestions. So you click on Immigration and Citizenship Canada. And here you go to, remember, the very first thing you need to do in any application you want to do, you need to create an account first. And once you create an account one time, you don't have to create an account for subsequent application. You can always make use of that account for your subsequent application. So you click on sign in or create your account. So you always want to go with the first option that says option 1 GCK. So you click on register, and there you can register your email and some other question is going to ask you. But for the purpose of this episode, I've actually created an account, and let's say once you've created an account, subsequent one you just have to log in with sign in with GCK. And here you put in your username and your password, the one you already created when you were creating the account. Then you sign in, you say continue. So you say I accept. So now it's asking you for some kind of security question here. So it's asking what am I doing. So I'm not quite sure which one I use exactly, but let's try. No, I think that's a wrong answer. So click again. Yeah, it's changing the question. So I remember this one, the answer is lucky. I'm gonna go with lucky, then hit continue. Okay, so this is what your account is gonna look like once you log in. So then you can apply for anything you want here. You see here, apply to come to Canada, refugees, citizenship, but you want to go with the first one here. Once you click it and say you don't have a reference code, so you just go with I do not have a personal reference code. So if you want to apply for visitor visa, it's here. Study permit or work permit, it's always here. So this express entry has to do with what we call permanent resident. So subsequent episode I'll be dealing with how you can apply for express entry for your permanent resident, different application stream we have, how you can get your nomination and everything. But for today, you're just going to be going with a visitor visa. So you click on that, and it's going to be asking you some questions. So just answer those questions to the best of your own knowledge. So I'm just gonna, for the sake of time, I'm just gonna go very quickly with this. So I want to come to visit temporary less than 6 months. Always, if you are coming to visit, always go with less than 6 months, except it's an exceptional cases. So which country? I'm gonna go with Nigeria here. Your country of residence, where you are currently living. So if you are living in Namibia, if you are living in India, put it. But let me say I'm living in Nigeria. Do you have a family member who is a Canadian citizen? If you have, say yes. If no, you say no. So it says what is your date of birth? So I'm just gonna go with year 2000, January 1st. Of course, you know your date of birth, right? Okay. Have you lived in Canada as a permanent resident? Of course, definitely no. Click next. Are you a lawful permanent resident? So if you have a green card in the US, you pick yes. If no, you say no. How are you related to your family member? So me, I'm just gonna say my parents are here. My parents are in Canada, so I'm going to visit my parent. So let's say me, I'm not married. My province of destination, I'm just gonna go with the first one, Nevada. So it says based on information you provided, then I'm eligible to apply. So visit under 6 months. So this is how much I'm gonna be paying. So you hit. Of course, I wanna go with visitor visa, not this. So I'm gonna go with continue. So you hit continue. So here they're asking you for your purpose of visit. I'm just say to visit my family and friends. Do you have a proof? I'll say yes. They may require your birth certificate and the person you're visiting. So here are some other questions for you. Do you have a job? I have a job. You do not want to tell the Canadian immigration you don't have a job. Do you own business in the country where you I don't have a business, I'm only working? Do you depend someone on a no? Of course. Have you traveled to other country in the previous year? Me, I've never traveled before. I would say no. If you have traveled, you pick yes. I would say no, I'm going all by myself. I'm not going with anyone. Of course, I've not been arrested before. So for visitor visa, you basically do not need any medical exam performed by a physician. Okay, so you just go with no, because you're just going there for less than 6 months, so you don't even need any medical exam performed. So I'm not submitting any application for anybody. It's just for me alone. No. So here it's asking you if you really need to grant any representative your access to your application. So if you are using a representative, what people normally call an agent, so here's where you grant them the authorization. But like we said in the first episode of this series, is that the purpose of this this series is just to be able to, it's just to let you be able to apply for Canadian visa all by yourself without without the use of any representative. So you can be rest assured you do not actually need any representative. This is what you can actually do all by yourself. It's pretty much easy, simple as ABC. So I've never taken any biometrics before. If you have taken biometric, you pick yes. So yes, we say you'll be making your application fee, and should in case you start all these application by yourself and you get stuck, you can always reach out to us at any time. Remember, asking questions is absolutely free. Guidance is free. We are not charging anything. It's just to guide you and to help you through your application. However, you need to subscribe, like, and share our page, okay? So I'll say yes. You'll be paying your application, I'll say yes. So here's all the questionnaire you've answered. If you want to make any adjustment, you can basically go through this. Then you can click on this pencil sign icon in front of it, and you can edit whichever answer you want. And once you're satisfied with your answer, you hit continue. So here you're gonna see the summary of, you can basically go through these steps all by yourself. So these are the things you needed to do before you can actually submit your visitor visa application. Step 1, you must be logged into your account, which we already did. Step 2, save your application. So step 3, upload your documents. So this we already did, and so we are now in step 3, which means upload your documents. So what are the documents you need? So you don't have to worry yourself about any document. You're gonna see how this portal is gonna generate those documents you're actually gonna be needing. So here at this point, just hit continue. You hit continue. Okay, so it says your documents. So these are the documents you actually need for your visitor visa. See, you don't have to crack your brain, you don't have to do anything. The portal has actually generated everything by it. So this is your application form by itself. So all you have to do is click on this document name, then you can download the application. So once you click on it, you see another one open here, so you click save. So you can save this probably to your desktop or to anywhere you want. Then you open it on PDF later from your folder. Remember, you can't open it directly from your browser. You need to save on your computer first. Then you can now open it with your PDF. Then you fill the form. It's pretty much straightforward. You fill the form, you sign everything, and then once you're done with that, then you can upload the file, the form here, the filled one. Then here you can upload your passport. If you're not quite sure what exactly they mean, you can actually click on this instruction, this question mark icon. It's gonna tell you what exactly or what kind of document they're actually requesting you for. So invitation letter from from the person you are visiting, proof of means of financial support, digital photo. Click here for the size and the requirement of the photo you're going to be needing. So purpose of travel, you can click here for the information they need. Family information, click on it to download the form. So anywhere you see hi blah blah blah, hi blah blah blah, just click on it and you can download those forms. You can fill. So these optional documents, you don't have to do it. It's not mandatory. So if you like, fill it. If you don't like, fill it. It doesn't actually affect your application in any way. So if you have any other information you would like to provide to the Canadian Immigration Services, you can just type it in MS Word or save it in PDF. Then you upload it under where it says client information. Just click on the upload file and can upload it here. And this is how much you're going to be paying. For the application fee is $100. For the biometrics fee, if you have never done any biometric with the Canadian Visa Application Center before, you have to pay for the biometrics fee. I believe it's once in every 10 years. So once you do it now, your subsequent application, you wouldn't have to do that anymore. So once you upload all those files, then another button is going to generate here. Remember, if you did not upload the file, no continuation icon is going to come here. But the moment you are done with all the uploading and everything, so an icon will be automatically generated that says continue or next. Then once you hit that next, it's going to ask you to make your payment. So you can pay with your card, pay with whatever means it asks you to pay. Then you hit submit, and that's it. So you've just completed your application for your Canadian visitor visa. So once you're done with that, the next thing is to keep monitoring your portal. So you can always go to where we first signed in, and once you get there, you can basically see the messages that the Canadian Immigration has actually sent you. So once you do, you can just come to the home page, then you click on sign in again. So once you sign in with GCK, remember. So once you click sign in with GCK, put in your username and your password, then it's gonna take you to that place where it says account messages, submitted application. You see what I mean? So once you submit those applications, you see, because I've not submitted the application, that comes under the continuing application you haven't submitted. So probably maybe you didn't finish for the first time you applying, you are waiting for one document, so it's gonna be here. And the next time you want to start, just come here and you click continue application. You don't have to actually start all over again, okay? And once you submit everything, make your payment and everything, it's gonna come under view applications you submitted. And in future, so once you submit an application, there will always be a messages here where it says account messages. So if there's anything CIC wants you to do, the Canadian Immigration, they will always send you a secured message. You can always come here and read out the message. So for your biometrics, they're gonna need your passport for visa stamp and everything, they will always send you a message. So from time to time, you should always cultivate an habit of checking these account messages, okay? So that's that. And they will always send you email as well, the email you use when you are creating the account. So that's it for today. Remember to subscribe, remember to like and share our page. So once you do that, you have opportunity to reach out to us for free guidance in all your visa application. See you next series, and in the next series we'll be coming really hot. Thank you. Bye.